How are you, Eric? Just arrived at Cuxhaven. How are you?
We were very well, very well. We arrived last night and with an incredibly good welcome committee. Arrived about midnight and we were served at 1 o'clock in the morning with a fantastic dinner, first fresh food after 2 weeks. So it was great. We feel very well, thank you.
It was a German Fischbrötchen, or what did you got?
No, we got some excellent steak meat with potatoes and things like that. So kartoffel and excellent.
Very good. You've been the winner of the AAR Silver Trophy, which is the best combined result from the race from Lanzarote to Grenada and from Bermuda to Hamburg. Yeah. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Yes, no, it was a great idea by the club and RV for organizing this dual transatlantic race. Totally different conditions, obviously, from one to the other. Although going over to Grenada was a bit complex in terms of weather patterns. We were not expecting to have to do almost half of it against the wind, very light trade winds. And coming back was more as expected with going up fairly north, strong wind. And so, great races and very enjoyable results.
So you got two different races and two completely different excitements of this race, right? What was your highlight from the race in the first part, and what was your highlight when you're coming back?
Well, I think that I start by coming back because that's the one coming closer to us. To do 9 days more or less with winds between 18 to 30 knots, going constantly between 15 to, I think the highest speed was 25 knots. That's it's great. It's not something you do every day in any race that we do, whether in England, in the Channel, or in the Med, or in Australia. So that's for me was the first time I was doing a North Atlantic crossing racing. That's very, very good. Going was very different again because it's warm, temperature are nice, and it's more a question of dealing with the events. Yep. I think for me they were both extremely interesting in terms of content, the variety of content. Even the one coming back we just finished, you had two parts, the one right up to the coast of England, and then a second race more or less, all the way along right up to Hamburg.
So in total it was 3 races for you. Which one did you prefer?
No preference. I think it's on this type of sailing. It's teamwork. It's a crew. So it's a group of people. We know each other very well. We're all coming almost from the same place in La Rochelle and west coast of France in terms of sailing. Group and atmosphere on the boat is as important as result.
We just learned your boat is almost 1 year old, young, I have to say. It's 1 year young, and it already did 2 Atlantic crossing and a middle sea race.
That's correct.
Are you happy with the performance of the boat and the crew? And is the boat working good with is the crew working good with the boat, and vice versa?
Yeah, I mean the boat is working fairly well. I mean we had pretty good results. I think we were something like 3rd overall in middle sea race. We win overall the transatlantic going, and we finished 2nd on the coming back. So can't complain on the results. Obviously, after 1 year of experience, we have quite a long list of things we would like to improve, which we're going to do now, in the coming weeks.
They are complete. If you compare the first 3 boats which are in the harbor right now, it is Varuna, it is Malizia, and it is Teasing Machine. 3 completely different setups of racing. and they were pretty close together at the finish line after 3,500 miles in total.
Yep.
Is it a question of the performance of the yacht building in total, or is it just crew working, or what is the idea behind the performance of the yachts and the differences?
They are extremely different because obviously Malaysia is in IMOCA, so it's built for a round the world race, which is essentially backwind, wind behind you, not especially good at upwind at all. Varuna is a boat also with a canting keel, built very much for fast downwind type races. A teasing machine is a more IRC type boat, which is going to be very efficient in totally mixed condition, upwind, downwind, and the various type of condition you will find in the races in the Channel or in the Med or whatever. So very different, but at the end we can meet somewhere. But that's the advantage of RRC.
Personal question: where did you see the FIFA Soccer World Championship match?
Well, missing the semi-final and the final of the World Championship Soccer Championship, was an effort, to tell you the truth. But we got the results while at sea, and we were quite confident that we could win it.
So we had fantastic racing. You managed to sail 2 transatlantics and win the overall trophy. And we, on the entire team of the Norddeutsche Regattaverein, are very happy to have you on our race with your fantastic crew and your fantastic boat. Thanks for coming, and I hope to see you on the next event again.
Well, thank you very much, and congratulations for NRV for organizing such great races. It's been fantastic events. It's a lot of work. We know it's a lot of work for the organization, and the whole organization was absolutely fantastic, welcoming and everything. So thank you again for organizing these races, and we will be very happily participating in any event you organize in the future. Thank you.